The murder of George Floyd in 2020 ignited an international movement and a push to reform policing. While some tell me progress has been made, others say we're moving in the opposite direction. It's been 5 years since the world stopped to chant his name.
I think a lot of us thought that that was going to be the beginning of something powerful and monumental in this country.
Who do you serve?
Was it?
No, not at all.
But now questions are mounting on whether or not those protests and rallying cries made a lasting difference.
Once the George Floyd videotapes were released, we were able to collectively watch it. And there weren't excuses and things to distract us.
The pressure was high in 2020. According to Google Trends, interest in George Floyd spiked the days following his death, reaching a peak the following week. The surge came with mass protests and heightened conversations around police brutality, systemic racism, and social justice. But a new 2025 report by the National Urban League shows that interest has faded.
Let's say it's December 2019, and we have the death of George Floyd. We have the videotapes. Everything about the case is the same. Do you think you would have seen the same level of care that we did?
No. And we know that we wouldn't have, because we had very similar murders happen. So he wasn't the first. It just happened at this very unique time where there wasn't an ability to look away.
We saw what happened with several other people, Tamir Rice and Trayvon Martin, Mike Brown. It's not trendy anymore, right? Like, they don't have to live with this.
Just this week, the Department of Justice said it's moving to drop police consent decrees in Louisville, Kentucky, and Minneapolis. Those agreements coming after investigations into the police killings of Breonna Taylor and George Floyd. That announcement not impacting Chicago, where the consent decree is between the city and the state of Illinois, sparked by the 2014 murder of Laquan McDonald.
Because the state attorney general stepped in when the United States Attorney General and Department of Justice withdrew previously, that people can recognize that there is a pathway for reform that remains here in Chicago. We have reservations about how that process is working.
In a statement to ABC7, CPD writing in part, quote, "The Chicago Police Department has implemented significant reforms since 2020 that further our commitment to fair and constitutional policing. These reforms, which aim to build greater trust in our communities, include instituting 40 hours of mandatory annual training for all officers, as well as significant policy updates that inform this training." Their training was showcased during the 2024 Democratic National Convention, which was praised by the Secret Service. But for those like Black history educator Ernest Krim III, the efforts haven't been enough to stop history from repeating itself.
If you Black and you living in a Black community, you've been inundated with so much trauma since then, you can't even think about 5 years, because 5 days ago what happens.
How do you get to a point where it's not you versus me, but more so us together moving forward towards the same thing?
The way that we got the Civil Rights Act passed was through massive, consistent organizing over a 10-year period. It was not as a result of a summer of uprising.
We need to be here for the long run, not just for a summer. It's something inside of you that just burns. Like, ultimately, you just want all of humanity to do better.
There are several organizations working to continue the mission of better police-community relations and restore healing to communities of color. Chicago Police also have regular events to connect with the public. We have a link to CPD's community engagement calendar on our ABC7 News app and on abc7chicago.com.